Welcome to Velvet Voice Radio. Here's 5 more success stories you probably never heard of. Success is all around us. Sometimes it walks in the form of someone balancing faith and ambition against all odds. Clifton Davis, the pastor who became a star. Clifton Davis grew up in a modest neighborhood with big dreams of performing. Music and acting called to him, but so did faith. He became an ordained pastor while pursuing a career in entertainment. He wrote hit songs, acted on Broadway, and hosted television shows, all while preaching and mentoring his community. Balancing multiple paths, he showed that life doesn't have to be linear. Success can be multidimensional. Clifton's story teaches us that authenticity, passion, and faith can coexist, creating a life that inspires on multiple levels. Success is all around us. It may not arrive with noise. Sometimes it's quietly waiting in numbers, waiting to be found. Gladys West, the woman who mapped the world. Gladys West grew up in rural Virginia, the daughter of sharecroppers. Education wasn't guaranteed, it was earned. She studied relentlessly, knowing knowledge was her only way out. She became a mathematician at a time when few women, and even fewer Black women, were allowed into scientific rooms. Working at a naval research center, Gladys spent decades calculating satellite data by hand. Long equations, endless revisions, precision mattered because error meant failure. Her work helped develop the mathematical models that made GPS possible, the technology that tells us where we are, how to get home, and how to navigate the world. They can be traced back to her calculations. For years, her name went largely unrecognized, but Gladys never worked for applause. She worked for accuracy, for truth. She didn't stand on stages. She built the map beneath everyone else's feet. Success is all around us. Sometimes it is quiet, felt only through fingertips and the courage to reshape a world that wasn't built for you. Louis Braille, the boy who gave sight through touch. Louis Braille was born in 1809 in a small village in France. As a young boy, he loved to play with tools in his father's workshop. One fateful accident with a sharp tool left him blind at the age of 3. Life suddenly became a world of shadows. Schools were unaccommodating, books were inaccessible, and most people assumed he would live without the ability to read or write. But Louis refused to accept limitations others placed on him. He was sent to a special school for the blind, where he became obsessed with finding a way to read efficiently. At first, students used cumbersome embossed letters, which were slow and exhausting to decipher. Louis envisioned something faster, something intuitive. At the age of 15, he invented a system of raised dots arranged in patterns, allowing blind individuals to read and write with their fingertips. It was simple, elegant, and revolutionary. What started as his personal solution became Braille, a system that today allows millions of blind people worldwide to access knowledge, education, and opportunity. Louis never regained his sight, yet he gave the world a new way to see. His story reminds us that true impact often comes from turning personal challenges into universal solutions, and that sometimes the greatest vision comes not from our eyes, but from our mind and heart. Success is all around us. Sometimes it hides in the quiet corners of life, waiting for someone brave enough to chase it. Wilma Rudolph, the woman who outran fate. Wilma Rudolph was born in 1940 in Tennessee, the 20th child in her family. Polio, scarlet fever, and pneumonia struck her as a young girl, leaving her with a paralyzed left leg. Doctors warned she might never walk without braces, but Wilma's mother refused to accept that fate. Every day, she massaged Wilma's leg, encouraged her to move, and whispered words of belief that shaped a spirit stronger than illness. By the age of 9, Wilma could walk unaided. By 16, she was running, faster than most adults could imagine. Her relentless determination and rigorous training led her to the 1960 Olympics in Rome, where she won 3 gold medals in track and field, becoming the fastest woman in the world. Wilma's story is a testament to resilience and courage. It teaches us that the body may falter, but the human spirit can sprint beyond any limitation. Success is all around us. Sometimes it comes from precision, patience, and someone willing to perfect what others overlook. Latimer, the man who brought light indoors. Latimer was born to parents who escaped slavery. His early life was shaped by instability, uncertainty, and the quiet pressure to survive. Formal education was limited, but curiosity wasn't. He taught himself drafting. Precision became his language. While others chased inventions, Lewis focused on improvement. Working alongside the giants of his time, he helped refine the electric light bulb, not by inventing it, but by making it practical, durable, affordable, safe enough to bring into homes. Because of his work, electric light stopped being a luxury and became part of everyday life. His name rarely appears in textbooks. His face rarely appears in history lessons. But every illuminated room carries his fingerprint. Latimer didn't chase the spotlight. He made sure the light stayed on.